Oh, God. What another day out in the graveyard, man. I am so tired of all this cleanup, right? And then now, right? Halloween. People are leaving candy at the graves, right? And what does that draw? It draws animals, right? They're not going to draw giant turtles, right? But let me tell you, there's mice and there's rats everywhere. And you know what? Like Reese cups. People will leave Reese cup wrappers everywhere, right? And what happens? The animals come get it. So I'm getting ready to do the show today. And it's John. Hey, Doc, what's up? What do you mean you can't make it? Well, I was the one cleaning up all the candy at the graveyard today. Okay. The boss has a replacement. Okay. He's a Godzilla and Gamera expert. Okay. Does that mean anything to me right now? I'll find out when he calls. Okay. Well, I guess we got to get this show on the road. Greetings, warriors. How is everybody today? I'm solo, but apparently they got me a sidekick who's apparently a Godzilla Gamera monster expert. I don't understand what's going on. Well, there's the boss. Okay. His name's Henry. Okay. So what's his experience with this? Oh, he has a YouTube channel. Oh, that's pretty cool. He's 10. You got me working with a 10-year-old monster expert. All right, boss. He's going to zoom in. Do we have Zoom on this computer? Yeah, we do. All right. All right. Well, you're usually pretty cheap. Okay. So you paid for Zoom. All right, good. All right, I'll wait for him. His name is Henry. Okay. I'll be back. All right, and he's gonna tell me what movie. Okay. All right, I'll talk to you. Apparently, they got me working with a 10-year-old. Oh, looks like he's trying to come in. All right, where is this kid? Henry.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello
Oh
there.
my God, you are 10 years old.
Yeah, I think so.
So, how are you qualified to help me with a movie tonight?
In all honesty, I don't know.
I was told that you're like a kaiju expert
Uh, yeah,
and you have
I
your
think
own
so. Yeah,
YouTube channel.
yeah, I do.
Yeah. So, what movie are we watching today? The boss said
Gamera the
you would
Giant
know.
Monster, 1965.
Gamera, the
Gamera.
Giant Monster, 1965.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
See if the boss sent me the details. So, Gamera from 1960. So that means he's 60 years old today?
Yeah, he is. I don't know about today.
Wow.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, he's 60 this year. Yeah.
I- I'm not singing happy birthday. All right.
Oh, he deserves it.
All right. Let me see what the details. The boss sends me the details. All right. Well, first of all, I got to do the intro. All right.
Okay.
Welcome to WONTV Cemetery Cinema. This is a showcase where we bring you films from the past, the present, the future, and beyond. And we have a ton of independent movies. But today, the boss has given me our very own Gamera expert for Gamera, the giant monster from 1965. Now, the boss sent some deets. I don't think I've seen this one yet, even though, the boss left some toys around for me to play with. All right. So let's see.
Very good.
Oh my goodness. All right. So Gamera, the giant monster, was released in Japan November 27th, 1965. Wow. So it actually is 60 years old. 27th, that's Thanksgiving. Well, he'll be 60 years old on Thanksgiving. Wow.
Yeah.
A localized version with new footage was theatrically released in the United States December 15th, 1966. And it was called Gamera the Invincible.
Poor dudes had to wait a year.
Yeah, I know. Well, they had to dub it in, right? I mean, I don't speak Japanese. I mean, I know like sushi. That's about
Subtitle
it.
it. Subtitle it. Just
So,
subtitle it. It's cheaper and better.
yeah. So it was the only Gamera film in the Showa era to be given a theatrical release in the United States. Oh wow! So that was the only one that actually played in the movie theater. That's pretty wild.
Disappointingly.
And the film was followed by Gamera by Baragon. Did I say that right?
Gamera versus Barugan, I think. Yeah.
Baragon. Okay.
Yeah, I think that works. Yeah.
On April 17th, 1966. Now he's saying that there was 12 movies in all, and
Yeah.
7 were made between 65 and 71. So they were cracking out like a movie a year. Holy cow.
They needed to, yeah.
They needed to.
Good ones too. Yeah, good ones too.
All right. And then in 1980, they released Gamera Super Monster. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
apparently,
that
Gamera
one's
Super Monster was just a mashup, like a best of
it was,
all
yeah.
the old Gamera movies. And it was a cash grab. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So it was a
it
cash
was.
grab to make money, Gamera 80.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then we have, oh, and I'm a scout leader, right? And it's saying that they, in the Gamera versus Varus,
Yeah, I think that works. Yeah.
VARAS. They featured Carl Craig as an American scout, and he was out. He was at the Kimberton Fair this past year. That's
I
pretty
met
wild.
I met Carl Craig at G Fest this year. I was taking a picture with another guy, and he took our picture.
Whoa! So you
He
were
was there.
at G Fest
Yeah,
in
and he was there.
Chicago?
Yeah, I went to
Wow!
Chicago.
You got the world's greatest parents. Let me tell you that. Holy cow!
And,
So what was G Fest like? Tell me.
the best thing ever. Like the best thing. I literally the best thing ever. I also met starring in this movie Yoshiro Uchida, who played Kenny or Toshio, the little boy. I met him.
Oh,
He was the one I was taking the picture with. Yeah, I met
oh
him.
wow!
Here, I have his autograph over here. I guess a spoiler for a scene in the movie, but yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Where's the signature part? Yeah, it's kind of hard to see in the lighting. Yeah.
That's cool. Wow. So let me ask you something, right? Did he have
Mm-hmm.
like Timmy with him?
No, but
Ah,
I
he
mean,
could have brought a turtle.
he had a like a Gamera figure on his desk.
Oh, stand. Let me see your shirt. Always
Oh,
be yourself, unless you can be Gamera. Then be Gamera, and smash everything. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so the boss didn't set me up with somebody that's goofy. All right, good. All right, so with this is rated G.
yeah.
Right? So that means all the families out there, you can sit and watch this movie with your kids.
Yeah.
And being it's Halloween, right? It's perfect.
Mm.
You could have it on the TV while the kids are knocking to the door, right? And no one's going to get scared. That's the perfect movie. Oh my goodness. So, fans out there, grab the popcorn. I got one heck of a movie coming up, and I got somebody that knows more about Gamera than I do, right? Which is going to be pretty cool.
I think I did.
And I want to be able to go in, and we're going to go see some of his movies on his YouTube channel. We'll be doing that when we come
Along
back.
with a new one, a new premiere
Oh,
one.
all right. Well, hold on. So we'll be back after the movie. Close enough. Right. And we're back. Oh my God. So, Henry, this
Yes.
movie seems to be less about Gamera but more about Kenny, Timmy, and their love for the giant turtle.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
All right. Now let me ask you something, right? Everybody wants to be friendly with Gamera. And they're like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, Kenny. Gamera's okay. As Gamera is busy stomping the city.
I don't know. It was like there's this whole thing, like a tonal whiplash thing. The director wanted him to be a full-on superhero, but the
Uh-huh.
people producing it was made to like capitalize off the Godzilla franchise. So
Okay.
all other people making it wanted it to be like to have him act like Godzilla, like stomping around the city and being a violent monster. But the director, like they can't completely overthrow the director. It's not like they can do that. So. Like it's kind of a bit of a tonal whiplash.
Well, I
Like in the
mean,
final.
seriously. I mean, he sort of looks like Godzilla with a backpack on, right?
Yeah, MST3K was right.
Yeah. And give them credit. Joel, I
Hmm.
didn't steal that joke. Well, I did, but then he
Yeah.
brought it up. All right. So he's like our bibliography today. All right. Now,
Hmm.
so let's go over the deets of this movie, right? So
Yeah.
we have, and all right, since we're doing this without the doc. I don't have his laptop. All right. So we had the director, writer, right? Norikai Yashawa. Did I get that
You
right?
and Noriaki Yuasa.
Thank you. All right.
I don't
I'm
know
not
all the
up on my
names of most of
Japanese.
the actors
I have a
though.
hard enough time with English. All right. So he was director, studio chief, Mashiaki Nagata.
Mashio Nagata, maybe? I'm not completely sure.
So
I don't
he had a
really know.
whimsical idea about a flying turtle, right? And
Mhm.
then the screenwriter, Nissan Takahashi, and
Yeah,
director,
that's right.
Yuasa.
Yeah, Noriaki
Okay.
Yuasa.
See, I'm going to get one of them right.
Yeah.
Yuasa fashioned it into the Daikaiju Gamera 1965. All
Yeah,
right.
that's a Japanese title.
That, thank you. I got that right too. All right. My Japanese is getting better. I'll be ordering sushi like a pro. All right. So, but it was a surprise hit, which became the first real challenger to against Toho's Gojira, right? Which in America
Yeah.
is Godzilla, right?
Yeah.
Then he went on to direct one of 7 Gamera sequels through 1980. Okay, so all the ones up until 1980 he directed, so they were all his baby. Okay,
Exclusive, other than the direct sequel versus Barbarian, he didn't direct that one. He just was like heavily involved with it. They got another director, and then he switched back for the rest of the movies.
dude's got knowledge. All right,
I do.
so all right, and here you are correct. I'm looking at it right now. He directed only special effects for Gamma versus Baragon. He must have been. Did you read the notes already, or do you
No,
just
I
know
mean,
this?
I know it. I
All right,
watched a lot of YouTube
okay.
videos. Okay.
All right. See, so as the series went more juvenile, right?
Yeah.
You also enjoyed it more, making entertainment for children appeal to him more than making a serious monster picture. His favorite of the
Yeah.
movies was the first, most obviously childish of the sequels, Gamera versus Barasu in 1968.
Uh, Virus is like its English name, but I think yeah, the Birasu is like his Japanese name.
Okay, so when I said it earlier, I said it wrong. Okay, keep
It's
correcting me. All right,
okay. I
that's why
will.
you're here. All right. Yeah, his favorite was Barris. Okay. He also directed on TV, and since the size collapse, or Dai
This
Dai's collapse. That's the company that makes it, like
Dia
Toho.
collapsed.
Okay.
Yeah, Dia.
All right. And then he was considered for Jurassic Park, and he says that that is the greatest monster film because it's pure entertainment. He was not a fan of the newer Gamera films. All right.
Okay. I think they're
Now,
good.
the writer was Nissan Takahashi. He joined Dai Studios in 1950, winning a script writing contest. He worked for 21 years, produced movies and scripts for Gamera. He wrote the entire original series from 65 and 80, but then when they collapsed, he was still owed a ton of money from the studio. right?
Yeah, they went
And then he
bankrupt.
got the legal rights to Gamera as his
I didn't
payment.
know that.
Wow. So
I
he's
actually
able
didn't
to
know that.
do his own Gamera novel in 95, and it defined to the new series of films that began that year. Though he's a recluse, he remains a prolific writer till today. That's good. All right. Now, we had starring Ijai Funkaoshi.
Yeah, I don't know that one. So,
Okay. He
yeah,
was
I haven't
Dr.
heard of it.
Hydix, and he's an actor. He was known for Fires on the Plain, Actor's Revenge, and Gamera. All right. He's married to Yumiko Hasawawa, and he died in 2007. That's a bummer. All right. Then we have Haram Karachi as Kyoto
Uh,
Yamamoto.
yeah, probably. I think that's right. Sounds right.
Okay. She's an actress known for Gamera, and she was in a couple other movies. All right. And then you have the person you have the autograph from, Yoshira Uchida.
Yoshiro Uchida.
Very
Uh-huh.
good. All right. He was Kenny. He's known for Gamera. And then Kaiju, Island of Fire, and Gecko.
That's upcoming, I think. I think the
Did I get
Kaiju
that right?
Island of Fire. Yeah, Kaiju Island of Fire. I think I got like a pamphlet for that or something because I think it's upcoming or something.
Okay. And
Yeah, I
then
think it's
Gecko Common.
Gecko Comet. I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, me neither. But so, what do you think of the movie so far?
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's a good movie so far, yeah.
All right. So, Gamera, like Godzilla, likes to eat nuclear stuff, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, this one he does. It's complicated depending on like what movie. Even when they're in the same continuity, they switch a lot. In
Do
this
they?
one, yeah, in this usually he just likes fire throughout this series, basically. Like he likes fire, so I guess
Mm,
like the destruction. Later movies he likes lava. He usually
okay.
goes to like volcanoes and stuff, but yeah, in this one he just goes to fire.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah,
Well, we got a lot more movie to go. So,
yep.
we'll be back. Perfect. All right, here we go. And we're back. All right. So, fast facts about this movie, right? This movie was originally supposed to be about a legion of giant rats.
Yes, 100% correct.
So, they attempted to produce Nick, oh my God, I am going to ruin this name. Nazura with
Nizura, yeah, Nizura. That's
with
pretty good.
with U-side directing, right? The
Yeah, you
project
also.
was shut down by the health department since
Yeah,
they
the rat.
had to use dozens of live rats, which
Apparently,
actually bit people and they were carrying fleas.
and they also cannibalized, I think.
And they
I don't know. They,
cannibalized
they
each
they
other?
they like pooped all over the sets and stuff. Yeah. They
What?
like they yeah, they destroyed everything. Like I'm pretty sure they held up for like the surrounding towns. Like whoever finds the most rats gets, I don't know, but like they were holding like things to find rats that like left near the studio that escaped.
Oh
Like the
my
rats were
God.
everywhere. There's actually a documentary called Nezura 1964, which you can watch on Tubi about it, like a detailed documentary about it. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it's pretty good.
Wow. Yo. So next week on Cemetery Cinema, the documentary about the giant rats. We'll try to
We
get
are?
that. Now,
I mean, it's pretty
I
new to
I
cover
can
it.
I
It's
can
still
I
not.
can only do what the boss gives me. Trust me. I had
Okay.
to beg him to get this one. All right.
Okay.
So, oh God. So it was actually Dai Gundu Nazora, the giant rat swarm, right? It was
Yeah.
supposed to be made with real rats, right? They brought fleas and all that, and then it resulted with an epidemic rendering the product impractical,
Yeah.
right?
Apparently, there is a trailer. There is a trailer though, that you can watch on YouTube of it because they
Really?
got some footage. Yeah. You can watch like a teaser trailer or
Oh,
something. It looks
you
all
mean
right. Like the effect
you
looks like
mean
okay.
like this trailer?
小さな怪獣ねつらねつらそれゆけいかすの大群衆大きさ2メートルで体当たりさあみんなで集まって力合わせどんな壁も乗り越え街から街へと大行進ねつらねつら仲間を作り仲間を守る僕らの友達大群衆ねつら
Next part was they pivoted to a giant turtle after they went with the giant octopus, right? And
Oh
they
yeah.
realized that they couldn't control the octopus like they couldn't control the rats. So I guess controlling a giant turtle with flame coming out of them,
I mean,
right,
yeah, it's easier. Like you can get
was
like
a
a
lot
suit.
easier.
Uh-huh.
You know,
That's actually kind of similar. That's actually
technically, you get an action figure,
mhm.
right? Yes, it's going to perform a lot better than live rats or an octopus.
Or in this
Right.
case, a rubber suit.
All right, now I'm going to ask you, right? Why was Godzilla a friend to kids?
As the series went on, Godzilla, due to like you like kids started like going to the movies more because like it became color, so like Godzilla couldn't look nearly as menacing. Some new directors came on in the 60s, so it just got like more directors' visions. Godzilla slowly by like special like was levitated more towards children due to like they wanted to see Godzilla because I mean he's a big lizard, like a big dinosaur lizard thing that can do a bunch of cool abilities. Yeah, he's cool. So of
Hmm.
course, like they gradually made them more and more goofy and more kid friendly, even though there's still a surprising amount of gore in some of them. Same
Yeah.
with the Showa Gamera movie, the some of the later Gamera movies. Except those ones, they like colored the blood like blue and green for some reason. Like they recolored the blood so it didn't get like an R rating.
Really?
Yeah, they
Wow.
recolored the blood.
Huh. All right. So this is what Joe Wiki is saying that I got from the boss. It became a role for children after the director's own traumatic experiences growing up as a child during World War II. Wow. He mentioned that adults and teachers he knew would constantly implant him into the importance of nationalism in Imperial Japan. If you remember World War II, the Japanese, they were all into like being imperialistic, and they're gonna take over the world. Right. He recounted the story of how the teacher switched from being an outspoken nationalist into advocating communism. All right. He was also a child actor, and the behavior he witnessed from them led him to develop a disapproval of actors in general. And he's a director. The sentiments carried him into making Gamera, which he conceived as the only entity that children who could have faith in. Oh, all right. Now, fast facts, right? Not released, Gamera was not released in the USA until 1985, okay? Now, to home video and television, right? Even though
Yeah.
I've seen it on movies, I've seen it on horror shows in the 70s, right? But Sandy Frank, who bought
Oh my.
who bought them, the Power Rangers, Spectre Man, Beetleborg, right? He bought all those Japanese shows and Americanized them, right?
Yeah.
To this day, the only way that you could see Gamera the Invincible would use special effects footage from the original Japanese film. So that's Gamera the Invincible came out in 66 in America, as opposed to Gamera the Giant Monster, which came out in 65 in Japan, which is the same movie, except in 66, they Americanized it. Bang.
Yeah. The Sandy
Okay.
Frank version is just the original, but with like dubs.
Now, the Sandy Frank version, one of his usually dubbing jobs, the whole Japanese footage, except for the opening credits, was replaced by English translated credits superimposed of an image of a moving ocean water. At the beginning, when you're watching, that's all it was. You just saw the water while they're doing the opening credits for like 10 minutes.
Japanese version's much more exciting because you can see Gamera like right.
I don't have any jokes. You got any jokes?
Yeah, I think my dad collected some, which I'm very scared for.
Cool. All
Apparently
right.
they're turtle jokes, so
Well, what's the
yeah,
movie
I'm
about? It's
kidding.
about
But
a giant turtle.
yeah, a turtle. But okay, I'm worried. But number one, what do you call a turtle chef? A slow
Turtle
cooker.
chef.
A slow cooker.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you call a turtle who takes up photography?
I don't know.
A
What's a
snap
turtle takes up photography?
a snapping turtle. Why do turtles never forget? Because they have turtle recall. What do you get when you cross a porcupine with a tortoise?
A coupon with a tortoise?
A porcupine with a tortoise.
A porcupine with a tortoise? I don't know.
A slowpoke. These are seven. Where are you? Oh wait, no, six. What do you call turtles that are only awake during the nighttime?
I don't know.
Nocturtles.
No,
Where do you find a legless turtle?
I don't know. Where?
Wherever you left it. What does a turtle dictator run? A cruel turtletarian regime? Regime. Okay, what
Regime?
kind? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I didn't get that one. But what kinds of jokes do turtles tell?
I don't know.
Hilarious ones. What do you call a flying turtle?
I don't know.
Like that's
What?
what's on the movie tonight. His name's Gamera. Okay, well, the actual answer to the joke is a helicopter.
A helicopter?
I'm glad to be done with those.
All right. We'll be back.
In 1958, a mysterious alien creature known as the Blob attacked Earth. It was killed. But now, 25 years later, a second Blob is heading towards Earth, determined to destroy mankind.
That one. 1, 2. And we're back. Holy
Hello.
cow. I never enjoyed a monster movie as much as I enjoyed this one, especially watching it with you. Holy cow,
Thank-
dude. So, explain to me, right, the whole them capturing in the rocket and all that. I mean, what's the object of that? What are they going to do? What's going to happen with them?
I get the plan is they're gonna take him in the rocket. They're gonna like trap him right there, and they're gonna get him in the rocket, then shoot him into space. Kind of
Okay.
like Joel from Mystery Science Theater
Like
actually,
Joel.
when they shot him into space.
All right, took me a second. All right, hearing aid wasn't working. So from that point on, right, explain to me like how it went into the next set of movies and things like that.
So in the sequel, when he's in space, an asteroid strikes it, and he comes back down to Earth to fight the new
Okay.
monster. And then he was
Was
still
he
more of
mad?
a yeah, he started like wrecking stuff, and that's the only movie in the like show Gamera series that doesn't have like a kid like in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So in that one, yeah. After that though, in Gamera versus Gauss, that's when the series started like getting real kids. Like he became the hero. In the other movie, like him and Barugon were kind of like equals and evil. He was just kind of like coincidentally saving people from him. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in Gamera versus Gauss, he was straight up saving a child from the new monster.
Okay.
Like he
So
was straight up saving kids at this point.
which is the one with the that has the knife for a head?
Giron, Gamera versus
Theron.
Giron.
Okay. All right. That's the one that I remember seeing the most as a kid. I don't know why that one played the most, but that was when I remember seeing the most as a kid. That one.
Mhm.
And then holy Christmas. And then there was another one where Gamera kind of looked like babyish. And at the end,
Baby.
huh?
He looked like a baby. Was there like a dragon looking monster?
Yeah. And then at
Uh,
the end, like all the kids had to
yeah.
like
Oh,
rush
was
or
it a new?
sing
Oh yeah,
sing
that's
to him.
Gamera the Brave. That's the
Gamera the
newest
Brave,
Gamera movie.
exactly. Okay.
Even though it was 2006, it's the newest
Yeah.
one. Give us a new Gamera movie,
Yeah,
please. The
that was
anything.
that was the movie that I introduced my kids to Gamera, right?
Yeah, it's a good
They were
movie.
not impressed. I showed
Oh,
them the
well,
original Gamera. They liked it better.
okay. I mean, I think they're pretty equal in terms of quality. The newer one, I feel like has a bit better kaiju action. Not just the fact that it's newer, but I feel like the fights are really good. I like the
Hmm.
new monster Zetus. His like all the effects are really good. Here, actually, if I didn't buy the complete collection, but the home media company Arrow Video released the full Gamera series on DVD. They released the Showa era and Heisei era separately, like both, which is what I bought. But you can also buy a complete collection, which has more bonus features.
Mm-hmm.
But in them, you can watch like the Gamera the Invincible with like a new HD, and you can also watch all the Japanese ones with like the Sandy Frank and other dubs, and also like their original Japanese, of course. So it's got every Gamera movie. It's like the complete collection of
Wow.
every single movie, and it's
So
really good.
so what from they said they had 12. Is that an accurate number?
Yeah, that's how many are on the box. Though I
Okay.
guess you could count 13 because technically the Invincible like re-edit is a separate movie, like technically.
Okay.
Because like it's a bonus feature on that other section and it has like new scenes, so I don't know, kind of iffy, but yeah, it
Okay.
has
So
all the 12 standard
what
movies.
what company owns the rights to Gamera now?
So Daiei like came back from bankruptcy in 1980 with Gamera Super Monster, but then shortly after they went into bankruptcy again. And then like they kind of came back, but with Toho, the studio that made Godzilla, actually helped them with what's called the Heisei Gamera series, the
Mm-hmm.
Heisei trilogy. Through 1995 to 99, Toho helped distribute it. But then in the early 2000s, a company named Katakawa bought Daiei and renamed it Katakawa Daiei. And they made Gamera the Brave without Toho's help, and that movie bombed, even though it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So do you ever think we would have the ultimate battle royal of Godzilla versus Gamera?
We like I don't know at this point. Like, I feel like if we're ever gonna get it, it's more likely in a comic, because Toho's more open to like comic collabs, because we've gotten like Transformers, Morphin Power Rangers, like a bunch of comic crossovers.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they might meet in one of those someday. But like I feel like our film chances went like a couple by like 20 years ago, because Katakawa Dai actually offered Toho to make a Godzilla vs. Gamera movie, but Toho declined because they were providing the more marketable monster but had to share the profits. Even though both monsters are pretty good, like they had to share the profits.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Wow. I mean, that to me, right? So you got to figure when you had Kong versus Godzilla,
yeah,
right? The first one, right?
yeah.
Universal had to give
Kong.
up the rights for it, which they did. They
Yeah.
allowed them to use it, right? And
Mhm.
then when they had it come to America, right? The Japanese
Mhm.
version of Godzilla Kong, from what I read, right? Godzilla won. He's the clear winner.
Oh, that's actually a common misconception. There is
Oh,
actually
okay.
no difference other than in the Japanese version you can hear Godzilla roaring at the end, kind of implying he came back, but we never got a sequel. But in the American version, they kind of tweaked it so it is even more obvious. They are making it more like Kong One, because in the Japanese version it's more of a draw. Just Kong's
Mm,
the only one coming back up.
okay.
Yeah, it. I don't blame you though, because it's a really, really common misconception.
Mm.
It pops up like everywhere.
Yeah, and it was out when I was doing the reading for this, and I was doing the reading um for the legendary Godzilla series. That was
Yeah,
one of the
that's
things
a good
that
idea.
they talked about the original Godzilla Kong and that whole controversy that they had going on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Godzilla won in that one.
so what? Tell me about this movie we just showed, the one with
Um,
you and Godzilla and a blob and all that. Tell me about that.
I mean, I made it for Blobfest 25 in 2024, and
Hmm.
I won somehow. It won, so that was cool, I guess. I have a trophy that I won during it.
Wow,
Because,
that's really
yeah,
cool.
I think there's five winners. I won for best animated film because stop motion is a form of animation. But yeah, that was cool. I wasn't able to go to this year's Blobfest though, because I was at G Fest.
Are they the same weekend?
Yeah, they're around the same time.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I don't think, yeah, like, I think was good entering that one.
Okay, see, I've never been to G Fest, right? I've been to Blob Fest like the last 10, 15 years, just about every year. And I remember when you won, right? Because
Mhm.
one, I'm a huge Godzilla fan, right? And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And then did they bring you up on stage when you got your
Um,
award?
no, I don't think
No?
so. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, because starting last year, they were just showing the videos down the White Rabbit room. And they weren't showing
Mhm.
them up on the big screen. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. But I mean, I
I showed them.
remember them talking about the winners and brought up the fact that you were 8 when you won. I was like, holy cow, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, I think it was 8. Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, was I 8 or 9? I don't remember. Why am I pondering what age I was? I think it was 9. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, we'll go with 8.
Yeah, let's go
All
with it.
right.
More
Okay.
impressive. It makes me look better that way.
There you go. All right. So, all right. Now, the movie that we showed earlier, right?
Yeah.
You said that is the premiere, that you just did that just for this show?
Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube after this, but yeah.
Dude,
Gamera versus
I'm blown
Titanosaurus.
away that you did that for us. That is totally cool, man. You get one of these. Where is it at? I don't give these out. You get one of these. All right.
You got
And
one
after
too.
I see it again, I might give you another one. So you get 2 of these. Rodney Dangerfield used to always go, I only give these out to important people. All right. Now, so we gotta do a rating here, all right?
Okay.
How many now we give it tombstones, best out of 5. How many
Okay. Yeah.
tombstones do you give this movie?
Can you do like point, like half
Yeah.
tombstones? Yeah, okay. Then I'd probably give it like a 4.2 tombstones. It's a very good kaiju flick.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some flaws, but overall I think it's a very enjoyable movie with like the well-made kaiju action. I think it's pretty entertaining and charming. So yeah, I think 4.2 tombstones is pretty fair. I think it's a good movie. Definitely, it's not the best kaiju movie, but it's definitely worth checking. It's definitely worth watching,
All
which
right. So
all of you in the audience clearly have.
now I'm giving it 5, right? The reason is, right, when I was a kid, right, your age and younger, right, in the
Yeah.
70s, you know, and when that movie came out and they showed it on this show called Dr. Shock, all right, in
I haven't
Philadelphia.
heard of that.
And I remember watching that with my dad, right? And we were just like, that was totally cool. But it's not like today where you could go on the computer and type in Gamera
Yeah.
and you can watch it from a million places. You could only watch
Yeah.
it when it was on. They had no DVDs, no CDs, right? You
VHS.
know,
No, yeah,
and
maybe Betamax, but yeah, they didn't get released to Betamax.
no, yeah. I mean, it's funny. We had a Betamax back in the
No, they
day,
didn't get released. I don't
but
think
yeah,
they
but
ever
we
got
didn't we
released
didn't
on
get
anything other than DVD and VHS.
no. And then watched that with my dad. Now, my dad was a huge Godzilla fan, right? So his introduction into watching the monster movies was having me watch Gamera because to him, right, it was more like a child movie, right? And then he showed me the original Godzilla, right? And that was
Mhm.
on God, what was the name? The Creature Features, which was
Mhm.
another horror show that was on another channel. And that got my love for all the monster movies. So what
I
got
think
you hooked into the monster movies?
okay, so before I saw the original Godzilla first, I saw this movie called it was a Ray Harryhausen like stop motion movie. It was called
Mm-hmm.
20 Million Miles to Earth. You may or may
Oh
not have
God,
heard of
great
it.
one.
Oh yeah, but yeah, so I saw that and I didn't really care about most of it till the monster started getting big, and I
Mm-hmm.
just thought that was the coolest part. And then I saw, I don't know if you've heard of this one either, Gorgo, which was a
No, God, no,
British.
Gorgo.
Okay. I don't know. The audience
Wasn't
might know, but
wasn't Gorgo the Korean one?
no, Gorgo was the British one. The
Okay,
British.
okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that one I liked more because like the whole time the monsters were big, especially the scene where Gorgo's mom like started rampaging through the city. I thought that was
Mhm.
cool. Then I think it was like Halloween or something. Like I was done trick or treating. We were just putting random monster movies on, and I think um similar to how they did Gamera with this the American like new footage version of Gamera, they did that for the original Godzilla movie in the US. And that I thought was the coolest one because he was like the biggest. He could shoot like cool laser beams and stuff. I just thought it was the coolest. And basically after that, I got a DVD set of like 7 movies, which I watched on like repeat. And then I got like HBO Max, which had a bunch of the older ones, which I liked even more. And then
Mhm.
I just dived down the rabbit hole. Currently, I still need to watch the final Netflix Godzilla movie. Then I've seen all of them, but I've seen all of like the main ones. Yeah.
Is that the Godzilla Planet one?
Yeah, The Planet Eater. I've seen the first two like a
Mm.
couple weeks ago, but yeah, I'm gonna watch that one, which I'm not that excited for because they're kind of boring.
Yeah,
Kind of
I haven't
just
seen that. Did you remember watching the Godzilla series with Godzuki? Did you ever watch that?
I've seen some episodes of that. That one's funny.
Yeah. That was the Godzilla
And
cartoon
Barbarian.
that I grew up with.
Yeah. I usually just watched the movies when I was little, but
Mm.
the Godzilla YouTube channel has this weird show called like Chibi Godzilla Raids Again, and it's like
Mm.
way funnier than it has any right to be. Like Godzilla looks like a piece of broccoli, but it's way funnier than it should be. And
Now,
it's like
have you
3 seasons
seen
now.
Not Zilla yet?
No, but I
Oh,
want to really, really bad.
it's hysterical. It is so funny because
I
they're
need
totally
to.
making fun of
Yeah,
all
I
the
need to.
monster
I want to
movies,
watch
not
it
just
so bad. Yeah,
Godzilla.
yeah, I
Huh?
want to watch it really bad. I really want to watch Godzilla. They
So,
looks really funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, Henry, thank
Hmm.
you very much. It was a total surprise that the boss had you come on, right? You're a heck of
Thanks
a
for
kid,
letting
and
me come
your
on.
monster knowledge is
Yeah.
encyclopedic. Let me tell you something. So, what do you want to do when you get older?
I want to make movies, probably some giant monster movies
Hmm.
too, but also horror. I like horror movies a lot too, but I want to make some horror movies with monsters in them too.
Wow. Dude, I hope you do. Don't forget this guy, all right? It's
I
where you
won't.
got your
I would not.
start. First time
I
on
will not.
TV in the show, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So promote your channel, promote your YouTube channel.
Okay. Um, the Planet Kaiju Cinema. First, the Planet Kaiju Cinema is might be able to search it up. There's uh the Planet Kaiju is all caps and in one word, and then cinema is separate. But
Okay.
yeah.
Any last words, Henry?
Um. Hope you enjoyed the show. Have a nice Halloween night, everyone.
Cool. All right. Warriors, patience. This guy, I'm telling you, he's going places, right?
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. When he's going places, he's making $1 million. He better remember this guy. All right.
I will. I will. Okay. I will.
When you're up there accepting your Oscar, you're gonna go, I want to thank my mom, my dad, and Gamera, and most of all, the Mad Darbarian. And people
Yeah.
will go, who the heck is that?
They should watch Cemetery Cinema, those fools.
Oh, ow. All right, buddy. Well, this is it. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And we're out. And I'll be
Yeah.
talking to you guys next week on Cemetery Cinema.